Also, so many of the senior citizens, before their retirement, they actually retire with a good amount. They, get good bonuses, etc. In that case, with that surplus money that they get after retirement, what should they focus on? Should they look for growth or they should look for preservation? And also, if you can help us to understand how to get the right balance using mutual funds.
None of us know whether we are right or wrong till the day we die. Right? Till then, we don't know. I mean, till the thing is not over. Now, suppose Sumana, you're in Bombay and you want to go to Pune. Okay, that's a journey that you want to do. So you take your Google Map, and Google Map tells you it's going to be 3 hours or 4 hours. So you're leaving from Nariman Point and you have to go to Pune. You look at the Google Map, it says 4 hours, and that's what a financial advisor can do. Can say all this will happen, but the Google Map has no clue whether there's an accident somewhere on the road, right? So when you start, it says 4 hours, but suddenly there's an accident in, say, Dadar or Chembur, and you have to pass by, and there it suddenly changes to 4 hours, 20 minutes, 4 hours, 30 minutes. You didn't know this. Neither did Google, right? Both of you didn't know. So Google is now saying, boss, now this is change. Secondly, Google assumes that you're going to travel at average speed. If you travel at a faster speed, you may reach earlier, but then Google will correct based on your speed. But what happens if you stop for 1 hour for lunch or breakfast? Again, Google didn't know that. So Google will again now make it 5 hours because you spend time here. What happens if the car breaks down? So look at this journey. You know the distance. It's something like 200 kilometers. You know your car is going to travel at 60 kilometers. You know you're going to stop for a cup of tea or breakfast. And therefore, it is estimating that itna time lagega. Now, in retirement, it is worse. You retire at 60, and in your mind somehow you think you're going to die at 75, right? So you say, okay, for 15 years this money has to last, and no clue whether there'll be a COVID in between which will take away a big amount of money or something else. And all these things are expensive. Daycare is expensive, getting a nurse is expensive, medical treatment is expensive. You do not know how much will be covered by insurance. Suppose you have a 20 lakh insurance cover, but they say, oh, but sorry, but we won't cover these following things. And your bill is 8 lakhs, they pay you 4 lakhs. So some uncovered insurance could be there. Any of these things could be there. So look at this journey versus your Pune journey. In Pune journey, you know your car, you know the distance, you know the speed at which you're going to drive, and you know whether you're going to stop for breakfast, right? You know all these four reasonably well. Here, you only know you retire at 60. You think you're going to die at 75. You may die at 95. So you do not know how long this money has to last. You do not know what is the rate of return you will get. You do not know what is the rate of taxation. You do not know what is the rate of inflation. And you do not know how much you will be spending on day-to-day expenses. Everything is unknown. So today, when you start the journey with everything unknown, you have no clue. And what are you going to tell yourself from your age of 75 till your age of 95? Oh, today I'm going to die. Today I'm going to die because I thought I'm going to die at 75. What happens if you don't die? Right. So preparing for all this is almost impossible. So you play it by the ear. You start the journey. Like you have a Google map which tells you this is what is happening, and slowly one day you will reach there, hopefully. You need two, three things. One is you need to know that you can manage it yourself, or your spouse can manage it, or your children should manage it. And if your children are not there, then some nephew, niece, or some your chartered accountant's assistant, somebody should assist, because after 70, 75, 80, you will need that kind of assistance. So you have to plan for everything. You plan not just for money. You have to also plan for your social interaction, what you're going to do, whom you're going to meet, where you're going to live. Are you going to live in a gated community when you're in a day care? Let's say after the age of 80, you need somebody to, right from changing of diapers to any of those things. Then you need geriatric care. So where are you going to live from 70 to 80? Where are you going to live from 80 onwards? So if you ask me, that's a big science for geriatric care, and it could hit you at 70 and you could live till 90 or 105. So if you ask me, a lot of uncertainties to sit patiently, learn, be ready to live till 95. If you die at 85, that's okay. But if you plan to die at 75 and you die at 95, the last 20 years is going to be very boring.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.